Hello everyone, this is Matthew Paul. I'm here at New York Comic Con 2015. I'm here with Matt Kindt.
How's it going?
I'm doing fine. So you've been doing a lot this year. You've been crushing it, man. You've been Unity, Ninjak, Mind Management. You have a new book coming out with DEPT H, and let's talk more about that.
You're stressing me out by talking about all those.
No, we're gonna talk about one per thing. Just
okay.
Ninjak. First, you had him in Unity. He was a great sarcastic character. Just love his quips. And now he's solo on his own. How was that the transition from that?
I wanted to write that character forever. You know, in Unity, he had such a big role because I wanted him to do it. I wanted him to have his own book.
Right.
So I tried to make him as cool as I could in there, you know, so that Valiant would be like, hey, he needs his own book. And I bugged him and bugged him and bugged him. And I was like, if anybody writes that book, it's got to be me. You can't let somebody else do it. And then they listed all the titles I'm doing. They're like, you can't do it because you're doing this.
Yeah, you can do it.
I'm like, okay, well, do it. I talked to Warren, my editor. I was like, Warren, give me a month. If I can't turn in a pitch within that month or whatever, then I'm too busy to do it. So but I already had an idea, so I just went home and I typed it up, and they liked the pitch, and then I started writing it.
That's cool. I wanted to know, have you read the original Ninjak with Joe Quesada to inspire you? Because you always say
Yeah, I read all that stuff, and I did the same thing with Rye.
Mm-hmm.
I read all the old Rye issues before I started, just so I could, you know what I mean? It's good stuff, you know?
Right.
There's a lot of good ideas in there. I wanted to be true to the core of what that original character was, you know? It's not, you know, it's a character that I didn't create, so I want to make sure that it was true to the essence of what it was.
Cool. And I want to ask more about Ninjak. Well, the Ninjak, he's more serious than I would say the funny, sarcastic guy as in Unity. How hard was it to transition him to that? Because it's like he's serious now. I'm used to him saying these little cheesy one-liners like Totes when he met Fate.
Yeah. No, well, the thing is, Eternal Warrior is such a good foil for him.
Yeah.
Like, so when he's on his own, he's kind of got problems, you know.
Yeah.
But when he's with Eternal Warrior, and so they could sort of butt heads against each other, that friction, you know, makes it into something else, which is, I would love to do a buddy book with Eternal Warrior and Ninjak, you know, on a road trip, you know, for like 24 issues, bickering back and forth.
That's cool. Another thing I want to know, there's a new character in the series, Roku. How did that come along?
She was part of the original pitch.
Right.
And I felt like, you know, Ninjak needed somebody as powerful as him, as interesting and sort of mysterious as him to sort of like be a foil for him, you know? And so she was sort of integral to the things that are going to be happening like over the next 2 years, you know? She's kind of gone away, and we're going to find out what happened to her, and then we're going to find out how she's a little bit more tied to Ninjak and his history.
Right. And now since you're writing Ninjak, what will happen to Unity?
Unity's ending with issue 25.
Wow.
And it was a good run, but it seemed like a natural sort of conclusion. And honestly, there's a couple more projects I'm going to be working on, which sort of clears the plate for me so I can start on those new things.
I see. That's great. And there's one thing I actually want to ask you about Ninjak. Why was he really... When you describe all of his weapons and armors, there's this weird thing you do, just cross out the lines. Why are you crossing out those lines? I gotta read them. You're traumatized by...
That's secret stuff. You can't know that stuff. It's super secret. No, you will. Over the next few years, you'll get to know it all, but right now...
It's secret?
Yeah.
Oh, man, so I tried, guys. I tried knowing what was his traumatized, who was that butler, who knows? Yeah. But anyway, this is Matthew Paul signing out. Later, guys.